Small forward at 6 feet 10, number 10, Jabari Smith Jr. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'11", number 28, Alfred Chingu. At block, 6 feet 7 inches, number 1, starting at the other guard, standing 6'11", number 7, Kevin Durant. That coach for your Houston Rockets is Ime Udoka. Make some noise for your Houston Rockets.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Kate Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at center. And for Houston, they've got Kevin Durant, Alperen Sengun out there with Smith. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Thompson in at the point. Well, Grant, when the season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
Now here's Sengun, and the shot goes.
You gotta love how Sengun attacks on the interior.
Cunningham with the ball. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is up and in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And Sengun gets it to go.
We love to see Sengun's confidence continue to grow. Just fantastic work off the catch.
And here's Harris outside. Adams grabs the miss. Durant finds Thompson. We played just over a minute here in the first. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Takes a step back. And that one's good. Cunningham.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Kate Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key. Adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation, maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Outside Robinson. The three is up. Hits the trifecta.
You can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Pass to Adams. And here's Sengun. Buries it down low. Sengun's got 6 points. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Got a piece of it. Thompson against Cunningham. Thompson passes to Adams. Outside Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Nice job getting inside and executing. I like seeing Cunningham be aggressive around the basket.
Smith outside. Here's the 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Cunningham against Thompson. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul. Houston making some changes. Eason's checked in for Adams. And it's Shepard in for Thompson. Cunningham outside to the inside. And the dunk by Duren.
How much power from Jalen Duren. Goodness.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
And while they were favored to win, they ran into a buzzsaw. Ultimately came up just a little short.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Thompson.
Detroit, number 8, Karis LeVert.
The three, Durant. And Houston, another three.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. The Rockets, number 1.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Robinson passes to LeVert. Back to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. Launches it. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets lead by 3. On the wing, Durant. 23 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them not many more chances.
And it's Detroit with the ball after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Now here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. Shoots over Shepard. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Rockets have got 7 of 8 in the basket. The top pick in his draft, Cade Cunningham, was brought in to turn the Pistons around.
Well, absolutely, B.A., but people got frustrated that it didn't happen right away. But after some good personal years, but not so good for the team, B.A., Cade led the Pistons to the playoffs last year.
Now here's Easton. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Oklahoma City. Durant, no good. Pistons trail by 8. Down low to halt the run. Cunningham outside. Launches a 3. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting. Easton can't get it to go. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Harris's shot is good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Now here's Durant. 10 points for him. Here's Şengün. Rebound Detroit. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cunningham outside. And here's LeVert for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Shepard. No points yet. Pass to Şengün. The kick to Durant. 3-pointer. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. Clicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Rockets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Holland out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Marcus Sasser. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. We'll stand whether he's coming off the bench or starting. Karis LeVert has become a guy teams rely on.
Yeah, Brian, coaches love that about him. He can produce for you whenever you need him to. That readiness is a valuable trait in this league.
And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Sasser outside. To the middle. And here's LeVert. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Shepard. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And it's Green with the ball for Detroit. Trailing by 5. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Stewart. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Pass to Holland. The 3 is up. That's tipped.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Finney-Smith. Now Şengün. Green covering. And Şengün gets it to go.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back over to you guys.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Making a change here. Durant's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. Robinson comes in for LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Cunningham. Jacks up a 3. He can't hit that time.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in.
For the Pistons, number 0.
Pistons trail by 7.
Well, picking up his second foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
Team foul.
Pass to Holland. The 3. And again, no good by Detroit. Houston leading by 7. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And that one drops for him. Şengün's got 10.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Pass to Holland. Here's Robinson. From downtown. Finney Smith pulls it in. Now Şengün. 10 points for him. Right wing. Here's Easton. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pistons trail by 9. Here's Cunningham. Duren, the pass to Cunningham. It's tipped. They recover it. And the dunk by Duren. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let's make some noise for your Rockford.
Detroit. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. The 4th spot held by Cade Cunningham.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Houston working the ball around. Eason. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith, he's checked in for Finney Smith. And it's Amin Thompson in for Shepard. Pass to Smith. The 3. Another 3 from Houston.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
Outside Robinson. Thompson against Cunningham. Looking to get back on track. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Harris against Smith. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham making moves inside.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Oh, got a piece of it. Loses his grip, clanks the lob. The Rockets lead by 12. Here's Smith. Detroit with a rebound. Duren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Durant against Robinson. Pass to Harris. Smith with the rebound. For Houston, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. An open look for Durant, and they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Durant's got 17.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Second chance effort. Cunningham, good! Amongst the trees.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And so it's Houston liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More 2K action in just a moment.
Fans, let's up and get ready for your Occupy Arena Entertainment.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Detroit Pistons. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
Well, Durant just taking charge. Kept that defense off balance in the first half. I know he's got more tricks up his sleeve.
Without doubt, Shaq, hard to stop a guy who excels at every type of shot.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
We've got Amen Thompson, Steven Adams out there with Alperon Şengün. Then it's Smith, and it's Durant in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Pass to Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got 7.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Cunningham. Nice touch by Cunningham inside.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
Offensive rebound. The kick to Durant. Knocks down the long J. Durant's got 20.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be a second foul of the game. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Detroit, second.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And that one's good. Cunningham.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Well, with his foundation defensively, Coach, everything else is a bonus for Asar Thompson.
Yeah, and actually, B.A., he's becoming more proficient on the offensive end. The evolution of Asar's game, that'll be a big part of this team's success going forward.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Amin Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back to you, Brian.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Harris. Good on the shot. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Durant finds Smith. Here's Adams. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Outside Robinson. For 3, here's Harris. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Harris has got 12.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Another shot. For 3, Smith hits a three-pointer.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. And a switch here also for Detroit. LeVert's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Fires for 3. Smith with the rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Detroit ball.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Robinson passes to LeVert, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Here's Şengün, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Duren.
At almost 7 feet, Şengün is a towering presence inside, which is why defenders resort to fouling him.
Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. No good on the second free throw.
And what separates Şengün from most other pivots is his level of skill, plus his basketball IQ, a really polished player. Yeah, I really like their game plan offensively coming out of the half. They've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
Nice shot by Durant.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
We want to know who wants a free t-shirt. Make some noise. The loudest section gets a t-shirt. Come on, everybody. Let's get loud.
So for the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Durant, and it's Shepard in for Amin Thompson. Detroit also making some changes. Holland comes in for Thompson, and Sasser subbed in for Robinson. Here's Shepard. Can't get it to fall. And Harris has got the ball here for Detroit. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them.
Yeah, after a slow start to the game, he's been productive and efficient here in the second half.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
41 seconds left in the third. And the layup is good off the glass. Harris has got 12 points in just the second half. Outside, Finney Smith. Three-pointer. And it's Eason with a three.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. First one falls for him.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Cade Cunningham's checked in for Tobias Harris. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Smith. Lets the three fly. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And the three-pointer goes. Finney Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Holland. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Houston sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for Detroit. We've got Holland, Cade Cunningham out there with Marcus Sasser. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's LeVert in at the three.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
LeVert goes in. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets into the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
Pass to Şengün. Over Stewart. Misses off the left iron. Pistons trail by 21. LeVert outside. And here's Sasser. Now here's Cunningham. Shoots over Eason. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Eason can't get it to go. The Pistons shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham. Well, keeping control of the ball must have been an emphasis for them. Very clean game so far.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Adams checked in for Finney Smith. Smith comes in for Eason. Durant, he's checked in for Crawford. And it's Amin Thompson in for Shepard. And a switch here also for Detroit. Duran's checked in. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots over Thompson. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Adams, and he gets that one. And the Rockets lead by 21.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Stewart outside, fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 7 tonight. Durant, pass to Şengün. Over Stewart. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Holland for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson passes to Şengün. And he gets the bucket. 15 points for Alperen Şengün.
And look at Şengün fighting for his shot. More than will to battle inside.
Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Houston working the ball around. Şengün, that one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. To present our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Robinson passes to Harris. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon, and when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
The Rockets have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. Pass to Shepherd. The rebound by Detroit. Inside. And the dunk by Duren.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Davison, the pass to Capella. Here's Easton. Houston with another miss. Detroit has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Rockets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Pass to Shepherd. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Shepard. Tate's checked in for Davison.
Rockets, number 8, Jay-Sean.
And so it's Detroit with it. Outside Robinson. Harris outside. No good on the triple. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Thompson.
Well, you can see Thompson working on his passing and expanding his skill set.
And here's Tate outside. Can't get it to drop. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now, time for our player of the game, Kevin Durant.